Hi friends, and welcome to the space where we talk about work, wealth, and how to position yourself as a top expert in your industry. I hope you had a blessed Christmas and a wonderful New Year. If you've been with the channel for some time now, welcome back, glad to have you with me. And if you're new, welcome to the space. This is where we talk about how to take your career, your business, your entrepreneurship, your brand, and ultimately your wealth to the next level. I hope you managed to get some rest over December. I certainly didn't. You're looking at quite possibly the least tanned man in the entire Southern Hemisphere. The reason for that is this. Toward the end of last year, I released a book with Penguin titled Poverty Proof: 50 Ways to Train Your Brain for Wealth. And thank you to you for buying it. It became a bestseller almost instantly. Within 2 months, it had sold out across the nation, and Penguin had to do another print run, which is wonderful for me. They then also turned around and said, right, let's continue the journey and do Poverty Proof for entrepreneurs. And can you have it done by the end of the year? So I committed myself to that, and I haven't seen much in the way of sunshine over December, and my family haven't seen terribly much of me. I've been holed away, squirreled into a dark place, tapping madly at a keyboard, but the project is done. It's done with an interesting problem. Penguin asked me to keep it fairly small. Like Poverty Proof, the idea was keep the ideas tight, sharp, and condensed, and make it as clean and clear and quick as humanly possible. Now, Poverty Proof was a 32,000 word book. The next one at the moment is sitting at 45,000 words. So one of the most challenging things imaginable is to write a small book. But here's the good news on that one and why it's a good problem to have. It means that I have allowed the scope and the space for all the good, useful ideas that entrepreneurs need. Now we can winnow it back and make it as sharp and as tight as humanly possible. So ultimately, chances are it'll come out at about 40,000 words, which is a small to moderate book, but I believe a good one. And the point behind that one is to show you where all the traps lie in entrepreneurship. The premise is this. Most millionaires and billionaires around the world are first generation and they are owners of their own businesses. Now, that's good news for us. The frightening news is, of course, the high failure rate in entrepreneurship. So the entire book is aimed at answering the question, how do you get to the good stuff without the failure rates? That's the point of Poverty Proof for entrepreneurs. Anyway, that's done. That's me for the year. My other item of good news is that I've been asked to be the opening speaker for the Global Speakers Federation Convention happening in Namibia later this year. So I'm truly honored about that one, and I'm looking forward to doing something a little special. I'll share more details with you as we go along. What's happening in your new year? Do you have plans for the year ahead? Are you writing a book, starting a business? If you're doing something new, please drop a comment in the comments section below and I will gladly check that out and perhaps if I can, share some thoughts with you. I hope you're starting a new business this year or a big project down the line of your own book that will position you as an expert. I will relentlessly urge you to do those things as we go through the year. So what have we got in stock for this year? Well, let's start by asking, what have we got in stock for this week? Each new year, I like to take a look at the surrounding landscape, get a little situational awareness, and then ask the question, what would be most useful to people right now? And that's what I've decided to do for this week in particular. Tomorrow's video will be 3 thought experiments that I would like you to carry out this year. It is akin to goal setting, but it's more like theme setting. So that's tomorrow's video. 3 thought experiments I'd like you to carry out this year. And then the next one is this. 3 politically correct beliefs I'd like you to ditch this year. And they relate to work, wealth, and success, and I'll explain them to you 2 days from now. If you haven't subscribed, please make a point of doing so. Hit the little bell so that you get the notifications. And this year, as with all years, my videos are free to share. If you enjoy them, if you feel they're helping, share them with others. Let's grow people as fast and as far as we can. Here's to you having a wonderful, successful year as you move from amateur to expert.